Oh man, I don't know where to begin, man, but I just want to say thank you very much for your support. Really do appreciate it. We're on 91,000 subscribers as I do this video, 91.1 to be more precise. I really don't know what to say other than I'm shocked, surprised, because I've been grinding, doing this for a long time. I've been doing content creation for a very long time. I started off having a music channel, then moved on, started doing gaming. When the gaming wasn't even really that cool, went forward. I really had a passion for it, but I just didn't know if I could, make it into a business. Fast forward on, I've had my ups and downs. I've had my wins, I've had my losses. Obviously, start of the year was a really bad time for me. I don't know if, I haven't gone into it. Again, I don't think I will. It's just one of those things where, the losses that I did have at the start of the year is something that's just kept with me. And, I've just pushed forward, push even more forward. We got a place to stream and stuff like that. And yeah, things have been happening. Obviously, the most recent thing was obviously the Eubank Jr. and Conor Ben fight. Being able to stream Fatal Fury in front of 67,000 people, which is amazing. That to me is a really big thing because, it's not just, let's just talk about fighting games in general. Fighting games is a very big niche and it takes a while to grow your channel to get to a certain stage. I think many people even look at it and think that maybe you can't make a living out of it, which I've tried to push that narrative and say, you can make a living out of it. You can do this full time. It's extremely hard, don't get me wrong, especially in the UK. I think Americans might have conquered the formula. There's a lot of great content creators out in America. Just even overseas, you got Corey Gaming, Brian F, Punk, Smug, Ornesto, Button Check. You have like loads of great channels that are doing their thing. They're doing really well. So for me to kind of like do what I'm doing over here in the UK is smaller, and I don't feel like many people really support each other in terms of content creators when it comes to fighting games. So to be at this stage where it's just to get to like this 100K, because I've been doing content creation for a long time, and it's just, I feel like I'm lost for words because let's just start it again. 2008 is when I started doing content creation. And then I moved on to doing like content creation for gaming 2015, but it was very like hobby. I wasn't taking it too serious. I think 2020, I started to think like maybe just start to look and see if it could be done as a business. And then I would say like, this channel, it's been around for a while, but again, there's been a lot of things that's been done. We've been a Twitch partner for 10 years. We was doing a lot of stuff with streams, 24-hour streams, doing a lot of giveaways, giving back to the community and stuff like that. I appreciate my community and my audience, so that's the reason why there was a lot of giveaways and stuff. Traveling around the world, documenting different gaming scenes. We went to Philippines, Thailand, Sweden, France, Korea, Japan, Las Vegas, Atlanta, San Francisco. There's so many places. Greece. There's so many places that we went to, and a lot of that stuff was off of my own funds. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would be going there and just competing while having a camera, thinking about the content, while filming the content, then going back to the hotel, then editing the content and having it ready to put up on YouTube. And it's amazing to just sit here and just talk about it and just be like, yeah, man, this is not a structured video. There ain't no like, oh, okay, I wanna show this, and like, I wanna do it in this way. It's just talking. The Teach Me series, I was doing the Teach Me series under a very stressful period. And, that's collaborating. For people that don't know, that Teach Me series is where I collaborate with players around the world, professional players, professional content creators around the world to teach me about their character in a game that I'm known for called Tekken. And then, I did that. And then we done season, that was in for Tekken 7 season 3. And then we done Tekken 7 season 4 updates. So we redone them again with some changes to like the people that we featured on there. And then we done Tekken 8. We didn't complete them. There was like 7 characters left for Tekken 8. But Tekken 8 is going through a rough transitional period. So we don't know if we're gonna even go back to that series. I feel like we might have to wait a year or so for the game to finish. But from what I know, like I said, I'm really just enjoying the fact that I'm experimenting. That's one thing with YouTube and just even content creation is just about experimenting. Things change all the time. Algorithms change all the time. You know, people in companies that I work with, they change and they shift around to different companies all the time. It's always changing. So that's why I'm saying for me personally, I just feel like it's been a ride, man. It's been a roller coaster ride. It's been interesting. A lot of stuff has been interesting, like just the way how it's taken me long. You know, there's a lot of content creators, a lot of streamers that they can get it in 2 years, 3 years. It's taken me a very long time to get there. And I don't regret any of it. I feel like a lot of stuff shaped me into the person that I am today. A lot of things allowed me to grow as a person, you know, outside of being a content creator. I got to learn like different cultures overseas. You know, I've got to meet some amazing people. Shout out to that alarm out there. You know, a lot of my friends overseas, I wouldn't know them if I never played this game. You know, shout out to Shola, In It to Win It, Pork Chop. Nee is another one as well. Chanel, Infested. Like, these are people that I can consider my friends, people that we talk outside of gaming and stuff like that. The whole, you know, collaboration with Nee, that was interesting as well. Like, that's an interesting part of my career. And like, I would honestly say, like, when it comes to that collaboration, it was so organic. It was, I'll explain how it happened. So I remember going to Evo for the first time, and I just about met up with Shola and Win. So they're from ATL. But this was because they were trash talking the UK, and then obviously I've come up and I've played Chop, and I beat Pork Chop in a first to three. And I had like a lot of first to threes out there with the Americans, and I was like beating a lot of the players over there. So I feel like the respect was earned, and you know, I had a good time like just hanging out with the Americans. But they really like helped me just do a lot of things, man, over there. Like, there's things that just like, it's a lot to talk about, man. There's a lot to talk about. But yeah, no, they've helped me a lot with my career, and I have to say thank you so much, and I have to bring them up in the video. They spoke to Nee, and Nee was like, yeah, he knew who I was. He's watched my videos, and again, that was a humbling experience, because obviously I'm from the UK just making videos. Like, in the Tag 2 era, which was just before 2015, I was a trash talker, but I was a very like, yeah, if you got trash talked by me, yeah, you wouldn't want to lose. That was just my thing in it. And then obviously I was a PG era in Tekken 7, so I wouldn't be trash talking that much unless I knew you, because I just didn't want to upset people. And yeah, like, for him to know that side of me where I'm just trash talking and stuff was quite funny. So when we did start to connect and stuff like that, you know, as you lot saw, when he came to the UK, he has that trash talking side when he was on the stream. And then obviously when I've gone to Korea, like when we played against each other, he's now giving me trash talk. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's funny. Like, it's just a funny dynamic. And yeah, it's just interesting how you can make a living off of fighting games. Like, you can actually make a living. And that's what I want to share with you lot today. If there's any aspiring content creators that, you know, if you want to be a content creator for fighting games, it's possible. It just requires a lot of hard work. There is a lot of times when there was me working late nights, sleepless nights and stuff like that. And I feel like maybe I wouldn't want to project that onto anyone and say, yeah, you have to do that too. That's just something that I just had a mad passion for what I wanted to do. And I really wanted to make this work. So I made sure that things would work out. You know, when you throw yourself into the deep end, you have to make sure things work out. It's not like I never had no safety net. You know, I've not been, you know, born into, you know, a rich family or anything like that. Everything that I've done has been, you know, from myself. I've had to figure it out, or it's been through my community helping me out. So I just want to say thank you very much. This video isn't like, you know, it's not one of them cliche videos. This is just me just saying from the bottom of my heart. It's a different kind of video. It's not me playing games. It's not me reacting to stuff. It's not me doing guides. This is just me saying thank you very much. We're not at 100K yet. We're approaching it, and it's been acknowledged that the channel is growing quite rapidly fast. And I can only bring it down to the fact of that fight when I was at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium doing the Fate of Fury stuff. It's, yeah, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Like, if we hit 100K, we have to do something big. So, yeah, man. But I would appreciate if you lot send me your comments and stuff like that. And, you know, if we hit 100K, I'll put that in the 100K video. It means a lot. Your support doesn't go unnoticed. It doesn't matter if you was at the start or, you know, in the middle of my journey. We've been doing it for a very, very long time. And I would like to consider myself, you know, a pioneer and an innovator in the space. You know, a lot of the stuff that we have done over here, you know, the King J Rumble, the traveling overseas and documenting what's going on in the style that I do it is, you know, these styles have been emulated and, you know, other people are doing out there. And that's not a problem. Like, that's fine. I just want to just do more things like that where I can do even more innovative things, travel to different countries and do other things as well. I haven't thought about exactly what I want to do, but yeah, we'll get to that stage when it comes to it. You know, I don't even know if there's any fighting game streams now that has been a partner for 10 years. Do you know what I mean? On Twitch. And I don't even know if I was the first fighting game Twitch ambassador. So there's a lot of innovative stuff that I've done. And again, the only reason why I'm stuttering like this is because I'm just like, I feel like it's a mixture of, there's a lot of happiness from a place where I was. There's been a lot of dark times, and, you know, I don't want to ever go back to those dark times, and I just really just appreciate every single one of you lot. It means a lot, and yeah, man, onwards and upwards. We're gonna get at 100K. Leave your comments. Your comments will be in the 100K video if we get there, and there's more things to come. I know that you lot want to see me travel and compete. That'll be for another video, but let's just put it this way. Korea and a certain collaboration is looking likely if we get to 100K. Other than that, take it easy, and your support is appreciated. Thank you so much.